When asked to pick a word that I had to redefine, I immediately thought of everything in the world that was wrong. People who were treated wrong, things that were done wrong. And with that came the idea of Jewish people and the way that they were treated throughout history. Now, looking at me, you can clearly see that I'm a person of color. There's no bias here, and I'm simply just getting research. So, when you look at me, do you think that I'm Jewish? The answer is probably no. But why? If Judaism is simply a religion, then can't anyone be Jewish? That's the dilemma. So, I decided to do some research. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the word Judaism is defined as the religion or culture of the Jewish people, the profession, practice, or doctrines of the Jewish religion, the fact or state of being or identifying oneself as Jewish. Dictionary.com defines Judaism as the monotheistic religion of the Jews, having its ethical, ceremonial, and legal foundation in the precepts of the Old Testament and in the teachings and commentaries of the rabbis as found chiefly in the Talmud compared conservative Jew, Orthodox Jew, or Reformed Jew. So by the books, Judaism is just a religion, like Christianity or Buddhism. But aren't there differences? Let's see what the average college student thinks Judaism is.
The meaning of being Jewish to me has definitely changed recently. After taking a certain class, I've learned that a lot of people hold on to the cultural aspect of being Jewish. A lot of people are not necessarily connected to the religious part. So a lot of people define being Jewish as the traditions and the food and the rituals and things like that. So I think being Jewish is more so of a way of life versus just spirituality.
I don't know how to define it, but I feel like Judaism or being Jewish is is very closed off to other cultures. If it's not passed down to you in generations, then it's very hard to be accepted if you want to pick up being Jewish or studying Judaism.
It seems as though there's a pretty wide range of ideas as far as what the word Judaism means. But I would like to clarify for those who aren't Jewish and those particularly who are unaware what the word means, what I redefined it as. To me, Judaism is a belonging to community of people that practice the Jewish religion and or are Jewish in ethnicity. With a better understanding of the definition of Judaism, hopefully those a part of the community are treated with more respect since others are now less ignorant of their culture. I'm currently enrolled in a race and ethnic relations course, and we had a discussion about Jews with Jews, and something that came up was that some Jews are more ethnically Jewish than religiously Jewish, and I wanted to expand on that. First of all, the previous definitions of Judaism were not wrong. It is very much a religion. I simply feel as though the definition should be extended upon and include that it is also an ethnicity. Obviously, Judaism is classified as a religion, but it can be distinguished from other religions in many ways. One way is that most Jewish people's ancestors all come from the same place, Israel. Israel is the only place in the world that's population is made up of mainly Jewish people. Another way Judaism is different from most religions is that Jewish people were exiled from their homeland a while ago. During that time, they reproduced and created a race. A lot of Jews share physical traits for this reason. The dark curly hair and the slightly larger noses come from somewhere. Not every Jewish person complies with these traits, I know that, but these aspects of their community are what make Judaism an ethnicity as well as a religion. This idea is exemplified by the type of people who are within the Jewish community. For example, a person can be Asian, come to America, and become Jewish simply by converting. This person is now part of the Jewish community without short, dark, and curly hair. This happens all the time. There are also people whose ancestors are from Israel. They live in Israel, possess all of the Jewish traits, but don't practice Judaism as a religion. A prime example is Jesus Christ, an ethnic Jew who was crucified for teaching Christianity. I feel the word Judaism needs to be redefined because there has been deeply rooted hate towards Jews from other cultures for a very long time due to biblical beliefs. Getting a larger population to understand the extended and more accurate definition of the word Judaism will help to alleviate the long-lasting discrimination towards Jews.